Hello everyone, welcome to day 4 of our traveling to Skooliepalooza. Did we skip day 3?
We skipped day 3. Day 3 was basically a drive day. The last video you saw us pull off at Dreamcatcher's Campground in Deming, New Mexico. We drove to a place just south of Tucson, Arizona, and the name of it is
the RV park at the Pima County Fairgrounds. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We decided to stay 2 nights here because we'd been doing pretty good on our traveling. Last night was a rest night for us after all the heavy and hard driving DeWitt's been doing, especially in our windy days. He's been a trooper in all the driving. Today we're going to go adventure at Saguaro National Park. We decided not to unhook the car last night, so DeWitt gets to unhook it this morning. I think the mountains are so pretty. There's our first sighting.
You can tell the saguaros from the other type of cactus because their spines are on sharp ridges.
We learned that when the cactus began growing, they grow under trees, commonly mesquite trees. Most of the time, they outlive the trees that are sheltering them from predators and weather. Makes sense since some of these cacti grow to be 150 years or more.
We're at Saguaro National Park and we're at one of the eastern parks. During the video they talk about how this one got more rain, precipitation, moisture because of the mountains right around it. As a result, it has a wider variety of plants and animal life because of all the extra moisture.
This park has an 8-mile one-way drivable loop. It's just amazing to see all of the saguaros. And we have found out that a saguaro that is about as tall as we are is 30 years old.
Now we did learn that the roads for this particular place, the loop, is too small for the RV. The overlooks are too small. So we unhooked, left the RV behind, and went on our adventures with the car.
Yep, that means we left Shelly behind too. She doesn't get to see this.
We found 2 saguaros growing up side by side.
It's like they're hugging each other like we do. We were very surprised to see how narrow the base of these saguaros are, and they get wider as they go up. They can stand up straight for 150 years or more with such a narrow base.
What are you doing?
Touching the cactus. Not the spiny part.
That's good.
The smooth part. It's nice and smooth. I can see why birds probably peck their way in and make holes and get the fruit inside.
So this is a trailhead to a bunch of different trails. One of the nice things is you get to walk out and you get to see the mountains in the distance. Now that saguaro looks to be home to multiple nests. There's a picture beside one of the biggest saguaros we could get next to. It's humongous. It's gigantic, large. Do you hear something?
What is it?
I hear water, running water.
You're in heaven.
We're in the desert. We could cross this with our e-bikes.
Sure, hon.
You ready to cross the creek? We could do like we did at the dunes and take our shoes and socks off.
I think the water will be colder than the sand was.
You're probably right. Reminds me a little bit of this old western, so you can see the cactus growing off in the distance. It's wild to see the saguaros just keep going straight up the mountain.
The skeleton of a saguaro. Pretty cool.
Wow, that's a steep hill, Debbie.
I know, and I did it.
Debbie, don't grab that tree.
Oh, prickly.
Debbie found something she's been watching for. What is it?
Teddy bear cholla is so fuzzy looking, but we were definitely warned, don't try to pet it. For the last few days, we have been driving into headwinds and side winds, and for some reason, DeWitt's very excited today.
We have a tailwind today. The wind's just pushing us down the road. I hardly have to do anything. It's great.
Keep your hands on the steering wheel. Our first stop this morning was to get some gas. We didn't realize that was everyone else's first stop this morning too. Do you feel better now?
We're in line to get gas.
We were in the middle of the road, so now we're at least in the parking lot at the Pilot Flying J.
We have, the computer says 63 miles to empty. So at 6 miles to gallon, that means I have 10 gallons left.
Oh, it's our turn. We get to move up. Have fun filling up. We didn't necessarily mean to go so low on the gas. The campground we stayed at for the last couple of nights was about 5 miles before the exit for this gas station. So we had enough gas to get to the RV park and of course stayed a couple nights and then get here. So it was a little nerve-wracking for him, I think, but we made it. This is day 5 of our traveling towards Skooliepalooza. We're going to a campground about an hour east of Ehrenberg so that we have one last chance to fill up our freshwater tank and empty our holding tanks, take showers, all that good stuff. So I look back in our book, and the most gas that we ever put in on our trips was slightly under 69 gallons.
This one was actually 67 gallons, and that's for an 80-gallon tank.
We stopped in Buckeye, Arizona to get a few more groceries from Walmart.
As you can tell, it's a very popular Walmart. Got a van camper, another Class A.
We just finished shopping at Walmart, picked up a few last-minute things that we want for Skooliepalooza, and now we're having lunch. Good morning. This is day 6 of our travels to Skooliepalooza. We have traveled 5 days to get here. We are now at Ramblin' Roads RV Resort, which is an hour east of Skooliepalooza. Why did we stop here?
So we could meet up with some friends.
And also to prepare the RV for 10 days of boondocking. We did not record anything from yesterday because we were very busy doing laundry and all the other chores. But we did meet up with some people yesterday.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, it's Jimmy and Natalie.
They're going to show us the Skooliepalooza ropes.
And how not to get stuck in the sand as we drive there.
I like that.
We're driving down the last bit of asphalt before we get to Skooliepalooza, following Jimmy and Natalie in front of us, and we disconnected the car. Yeah, I'm thinking this sandy road is actually smoother than the pavement. We made it. We followed Jimmy and Natalie into 2 miles of dead-end gravel road.
It was really amazing to see the Skoolies and all the other types of vehicles as we came in. We found a spot, we made a circle, and we're just waiting for friends we haven't met yet to come and join us.
Yeah, so people are pulling in, so we got here. There's probably, I don't know, 50 units of some kind that we can see in this general area.
Natalie showed us how to make wraps. So that's what we're having for lunch. Minus the tofu plus the chicken.
You see all kinds of things at Skooliepalooza.
DeWitt is helping our new friend Andrew get a log so that we can have a fire tonight. I'm getting the little sticks off so we can carry the big ones down for the fire. Basically, DeWitt's recording to show you that I'm helping. We're at Skooliepalooza. Today is Saturday, which is 2 days before the unofficial start on Monday. We're going to walk around a little bit and see if we can find some cool school buses. There's somebody we met, Christina and Sean. We're not the only Class A. There's actually a bunch here. More than I thought. We went for a walk. When we came back, we realized we could not open our door. So DeWitt has an alternative solution.
This will be easy. I made it.
Yay, Jimmy to the rescue. We can now get into our RV. Thank you, Jimmy.
You're welcome. That was easy.
What happened?
So the door unlatched, but when the screen door is closed, this little latch right here is supposed to go all the way in, but it wasn't going all the way in. So the door is stuck right here and wouldn't let me open it. Jimmy got in and opened the screen door for me.
Good thing he was here so I didn't have to do it. It's not gonna fall, is it?
It shouldn't. It holds me. Always have 3 points of contact. There you go, just crawl with your hands and knees. All the buses, the mountains in the background. All right, let's see how flexible Debbie is. That last step's crazy.